Okay, in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how much money I made and spent in June of 2025. In case you don't know me, I make a video like this every single month, and I don't really care whether or not you watch these. The reason I make these videos is because if you're going to be a channel that's telling people how to make money doing XYZ side hustle, then it's your responsibility to show your viewers how much money you're actually making with those side hustles. So to just be transparent about that, I show my earnings every single month so you can look at it at any single time. As well as in the description of this video, I leave a link so you can literally track my income in real time. You can see I literally have like 4 anonymous people just spying on my personal income right now. But yeah, I believe the make money online space is lacking in good role models, and I decided to step up and be a good role model by actually showing my personal finances and how I grow. And before I get into it, if you support the mission of transparency, make sure to leave a like and subscribe because there's pretty much no other gurus online that are giving this much in depth into how much they're making doing whatever side hustles they talk about. With that being said, let's get right into the video. So the first source of revenue, pretty much as always, is from Fly Juggler. So if you guys don't know, I happen to be a really good juggler. Yeah. And 2 years ago or so, I started posting juggling videos on TikTok and this popped off. It's now everywhere on social media and it's starting to make me a good amount of money. And what's cool is I don't really make that many new videos, but I'm still earning from all of the juggling videos that I posted in the past and from reposting some of the same ones and from a very, very easy format that I can record like 50 videos at once and then just post one of them a day. So the first source of revenue was from TikTok's creativity fund. Now this literally just paid me $1,433.26 for the views that I got on my TikTok videos. Next was Snapchat, which paid me like 1.4K, but with the agency I work with, they take 35% of the profits for helping me make the videos. So I just considered my revenue on that $915 from Snapchat. I'm gonna have an even more in-depth video coming out about Snapchat soon and showing you guys the full breakdown of my earnings, so that'll be good. And then I was also able to make $142 from YouTube ad revenue. So that's not that much, but it's pretty much just free money from videos that I'm posting anyway, so that's pretty nice. This brings Fly Juggler's total for the month to $2,490, which is a lot considering how little I actually had to do for this. If you think about it, really all I did was I had someone just repost my old videos and I was able to pop off and make a bunch of extra money. 2.5K is a lot for how little work that is. So that is awesome. Next is the actual business that I have related to juggling. So I actually have a business where I sell juggling balls and this made $846.80. Again, it's just some extra revenue on the side, so why not? But as part of this, I also started a branch where I help manage the social media for a lot of other jugglers or magicians or performers that I know. And that actually did really well for us this month. Now, unfortunately, I do have to blur out the customers because I don't want people going and DMing them weird stuff about me. But yeah, all of these payments were in the month of June, and we were basically able to sign people up to different social media packages, basically managing their social medias for them. And so this has been growing a lot recently. Literally, people are willing to sign at $14.99 a month just to get their social media completely managed, completely hands-off. And that has been honestly great for us. It's just a bunch of extra revenue that people are more than happy to pay us for. And it's a service that's pretty easy for me to fulfill because I already have editors on hand that know what they're doing and are more than happy to get paid to take on the work that we can bring them from our agency. So not gonna lie, I thought SMMAs died like a while ago, but apparently they're still in style. And so I'm gonna be making videos about this going forward in the couple months of how much money we're making with this and how I actually plan to scale the social media marketing agency. It's very cool. Again, I thought they were dying, but apparently they can work. And so we made $4,400 in revenue this month. Let's see how much we do next month. This brings that whole portion of revenue to $5,290. And so now I go to the Money Mine channels. So the first channel is Money Mine News. Now, a lot of you guys don't even know about this, but this whole channel is dedicated to making like higher production value videos. And so all of these videos right here, I basically make where I talk about some method that I use to earn money. It's way more professionally done, but it happens to pretty much never get as many views as my unfiltered channel. So I've mainly put most of my efforts to the unfiltered channel, but I do post on here every once in a while. This made $583.99 in ad revenue, so that's pretty nice. Along with the fact that most of my videos talk about some sort of software that people can use that I have an affiliate link to. So I earn extra money from that on this channel as well. So the ad revenue kind of feels like just a nice bonus. Next was Money Mined Unfiltered, or the channel that you're watching this on right now. And this made $1,284.75 this month. A lot of people think that I make a ton of ad revenue from Money Mine Unfiltered, but I actually don't. If I go to advanced mode, I can actually show you guys my RPM. There we go. And you can see my average RPM is literally $3.51, which honestly like is not that high. I think it could be because my audience is on the younger side and not all of them are American. But yeah, once again, that was without that many posts this month. By the way, the reason I have had a lack of posts recently is because I was coming back from college and I was also kind of switching between a lot of different side hustles. So yes, sorry about that. And it's summer right now, so I am traveling and doing some other stuff, but I will get more regular posts. This month, I should be able to post literally every other day for the entire month. But yeah, this was great because it means even without doing a lot of posts, I'm still able to make 1.2K from all the other videos that I've made that are still making me money. So that was awesome. Next is my podcast channel, which, God, I haven't done a podcast in a really long time, which is kind of sad, but we'll get back to it. But that only made $8.28 from ad revenue, so that pretty much made nothing. Then we have the TikTok Creativity Fund. Now, my account actually ended up getting banned this month, which was really unfortunate. It was because of the UFC, so I'm restarting and I'm not going to be making money from TikTok for a while. But I still did get paid out for the month of June, which was $102.50. Then, as per usual, we have my affiliate link with repurpose.io. This is the affiliate tool that I've marketed that has by far done the best for me. And what's really cool about it is a lot of the revenue that I'm making from this is literally just the same amount every month because it's recurring customers. So the way that the affiliate commission works with a lot of these softwares is if you get someone to sign up, you keep making money from their subscription every single month unless the person cancels. And so since a lot of people have signed up through my link and they haven't canceled yet, you can see I got 2,000 this month, 1.5K this month, 1.4K this month, and then another 1.5K this month. And this is without me doing really any extra work to promote repurpose.io. So this was absolutely awesome. It's just like pretty much passive income for work that I did like months and months and months ago. On top of that, I decided to take all the different other affiliate sources that I was making and just put them into one tab. So all of my other affiliate sources this month made $966 combined. And then we also had WAP. So I did also make some extra money from WAP music royalties, which was basically entering campaigns that let you make extra money from putting the songs from WAP on your video. So in June, that equated to $1,210.71. And then lastly, we had the transaction Discord. Now, if you don't know what this is, I'll leave a link to this in the description so you can join it. But basically, we help with any transactions where people don't have a trustworthy source to go through. So one of the biggest things we help with is when people want to start monetized TikTok accounts, but they can't because they're not from an eligible country. We will manage the TikTok account for you, run it, and then when the TikTok account makes money, we will send you the money and take a small commission for the service that we're providing. I think this is an insanely valuable service because there's pretty much no other place to go through that's actually trustworthy and that people know for sure that they're going to get paid out for. But as you can see, we literally have a ton of testimonials of people saying like, thank you, I got my money, you guys are super helpful. And yeah, this is a combination of help with TikTok accounts, help recovering money from YouTube AdSense account, and also help doing middleman transactions. So if one person wants to sell an account and another person wants to buy it, but they need to go through a trustworthy source, we will be the middleman and be that trustworthy source to make sure the transaction goes smoothly. We've also handled some random transactions. So if you have anything you need, let's say you need to convert your money from Bitcoin to something else or anything like that, we will come in, do it for you, do it in a trustworthy way, and take a small commission for actually doing that trust. And this is one of the benefits of being transparent, right? Because I've built that whole long tail of trust from everyone because of the fact that I was willing to go online and actually show how much money I'm making from the different things that I'm doing. And in total, we're actually completely transparent on this as well. So here are all the numbers. We were able to move $12,000 for our clients, and our clients were able to make $9.3 thousand, basically recovering that money that they otherwise would not have been able to get. And we as a company profited 3.4K, and then obviously I have people helping me with it. So me personally, I was able to bring in 2.2K from this service. So awesome. Altogether, that brings June to 15K in revenue. I had $5,000 in expenses. This is mostly editors, help with the transaction Discord, splits for people posting content for me. And yeah, a lot of expenses in scaling up and getting all of this done, but we were able to do it. And so in total, that equated to $10,421 in profit. Now, I do have to say this month was a lot more complicated than most because now I have a lot of money coming in from a lot of different sources and going out from a lot of different sources. So accounting for all of this has been like way more difficult than usual. So I've been using QuickBooks. And what I actually ended up doing is I got a list from literally all the different money accounts like PayPal or bank accounts that I have and put it all into one list of all the transactions. There were literally over 150 transactions in a month. And then I had to piece out and count the ones that actually counted and take out all the ones that were redundant or weren't business related or anything like that. So this was actually very hard. I might do a different system than this tracking spreadsheet because it's a little bit time consuming. But yeah, overall that brings us to pretty much 10K in profit. And excitingly, it brings my net worth to nearly $100,000. So I use Rocket Money. It lets you like automatically track this. It pretty much is perfect other than the fact that one of my investment accounts had to get reconnected, so it hasn't updated yet. But that's up around $1,000. So that brings my total net worth to around $93,000, $94,000, around that range. So hopefully by the end of next month, I'll cross $100,000 net worth. That is a huge goal of mine, and hitting that at 21 would be awesome. So I'm hopefully looking forward to that next month. Now, the one thing to note here is that if you actually calculated it, like how much I could make by selling off my YouTube channels and my Discords and how much I'm owed from the YouTube automation company that we still have money in, but we aren't touching yet, I think you could fairly say that my net worth is over $100,000. But in terms of easy liquidatable things, my net worth is currently like 93, 94K. So yeah. Quickly on that, by the way, I did want to show my YouTube automation channels. So one made $372 in June and another one made $106 in June. So again, these channels are really struggling. However, we do still have a good amount of money in just our accounts. But again, this is a three-way person business, so we aren't taking out the profits on this yet until we fully decide to, so we still have to talk about that. But that has $9,000 in this account and has another, I think, $11,000 in our bank account. So yeah, there's still a good amount of money for me to take out of this and have money that I can log in my personal profit from. So yeah, that's where we're at. There's a lot of really, really cool things going on. And like, I'm actually very, very excited to be making videos about like the different ways that I'm earning revenue and how now I'm kind of doing a more traditional business, like a social media marketing agency that actually has clients, has monthly recurring revenue, has employees, etc. So I'm really hyped to report about that. And that's what you'll be seeing from me more in the future. But yeah, that wraps it up for how much money I've made in June of 2025. I have a free academy launching soon, which is going to have tutorials on different side hustles that you can do to make money online. We're literally bringing in transparent people from a ton of different side hustles that they've actually made money doing that thing to teach the side hustles that they're talking about. And so if you want to learn how to do those things, check moneymindacademy.io. The link will be in the description of this video and as well as in the pinned comment. But yeah, that's going to be absolutely insane, and I can't wait for that to launch as well. With that being said, if you guys support the mission of transparency, you guys know the best way to support me is to join my main Discord server, which now has 18,000 members, which is absolutely insane. And literally go to one of these chats and drop your best money-making sauce transparently. That's genuinely the best way to help. If not, you could at least leave a like and subscribe to me because there's not that many other people doing this right now. So with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video, and peace.